Hi everybody, welcome to Touchline Live Music. This should have been our last gig ever, but unfortunately due to COVID-19 we're not where we should be. I should be on our stage introducing the fantastic Jackie Wilson Says, albeit they are here with us in spirit, hopefully playing behind me in the background. As it's our last gig, just thought we'd go over a little bit of history with you. I have got some notes, as many of you will know, that I do have a bit of trouble remembering things, albeit I don't think I've ever forgotten the name of the band I'm introducing as yet, and time's run out now, so yes, hello, welcome to everybody. Touchline Live Music, last gig ever. We are living in, at the moment, in unprecedented times. We're all stuck at home, but we'll grin and bear it. Well, where do I start? At the beginning, I suppose. We did start Touchline back in 2008 at Holbridge Sports and Social Club. That's primarily a football club. What happened was two people came up to me, and I was chairman at the time for my sins, and asked me if I was interested in putting on live music. I spoke with my committee, and they all agreed. Fortunately, a committee of Barry Wilson, John Ingram, Gary Frost, see my memory's going already old, Danny and Sharon Spooner. Danny unfortunately is no longer with us. He passed away a couple of years ago, but always gave us his full support, and as Sharon is now, she's still. Someone I did forget to mention earlier, and that's Pete Halls. He's another one of our committee members that is still coming, or was still coming to most of our gigs, thanks to you, Pete. Club was a very trendy name, so the guys that came up to me was Jackie and Steve Shepherd. They had all the equipment and the contacts to put on live music, and we said yes. It was a no-brainer, really. We didn't have anything going on in our hall on a Friday night at the time, and well, why not? So we gave it a go. As I said earlier, it wasn't a very good name for a music venue, so we decided to rebrand it, as it were, and Jackie came up with the name of Touchline, which was associated with a football field, a touchline on the side of a football field, so it had a connection with the sports club. We put on our first gig. I remember our first gig. It was a temporary stage in the middle of the hall, which was in totally the wrong place, but it worked for the night. We had a Beatles tribute band, which went down very well, and we had lots of people come along. And then we never looked back. We just carried on, and for another 4 years, which then Jackie and Steve decided they wanted to move on and try other things. But they didn't leave us in the lurch. They introduced us to the amazing Dave Kittredge and his partner Trudy. They came along and had some experience with doing a very similar thing, and they fitted in very well, as if they'd always been there. We were left without a sound man, but then along came probably, and I say probably, the best sound man ever in Steve Garrett, little Steve Garrett, a real supremo. So that we carried on there for at Holtwich for another 3 years after Jackie and Steve left, but unfortunately it got a bit political, so we decided to move, and Hockley Community Centre welcomed us with open arms to do the very same thing, only just in a different venue. Tara and Paula and their committee loved us, or loved the idea of us, put it that way, and we set up. They let us extend their stage, put lights in, and make it a bit more like the Touchline was at Holtwich. So we carried on, and then another, well, up until now, we've been putting on so many gigs I've lost count, and I think we haven't done, judging by the feedback we've got from all our customers, you in fact, I don't think we've done such a bad job. Lots and lots of people didn't want us to shut down, but there came a time, or there's come a time when we've all found it a little bit more difficult. We're all getting older with various other things that are cropping up, and so it's time to call it a day. We are very grateful to Jackie and Steve for what they did. They introduced us to music, and it's probably been one of the best things that I've ever personally been involved with, and we all love it. We don't do it for the money, because there is no money, not profit wise. It all goes back into the bands, etc. We do it for the love of music, and to give pleasure, basically. Dave has all his contacts. He's a supremo on the lights, as you will know. Trudy does her organising bit and looks after the door, and has done for all those years, and very, very thankful for them for what they do too. I'm just reading on from my notes. We've had thousands of people through our doors over the years since 2008, and many bands. Many sort of famous names in their day: Paul Young, Richard Digance, Trevor Burton, China Crisis, and many more. I can't move on without mentioning a few names that become very good friends of ours during the years, such as ZZ Top's Nick Ryan and Cast Off Kings keyboard player Ian Gibbons. They passed away within the last couple of years, and we've got very, very fond memories of them that they've left with us. Also, not to forget Larry Miller, another fantastic artist that's a supremo with his guitar. Had a stroke some years ago, and he's recovering slowly. One day he may return, who knows. So many more names: Dr. Feelgood, The Move, Cats in Space, Terry Reid. The list just goes on and on. But before I go, there is a glimmer of hope that live music will continue at Hockley. I could be teaming up with a good friend of ours in Chris Teeter, who has been a standby when I've not been able to make it. He's been my standby when I've not been able to make it. Chris is a great bloke, has a good few contacts in the music industry, and he plays keyboards and has been in quite a few bands. He tells me he's played behind Kylie Minogue, but I didn't push him on that one. The sound, the new music will be called The Soundry. That's what Chris has decided to call it. So I'm hoping that, well, I know that once we get back to normal, he will take over the Jackie Wilson Says gig that should have been over 200 odd people attending our last farewell, but that will go ahead under the name of the Soundry. So anyone that's got tickets can keep them, and they will stay valid just as soon as we can get back to normal. But for now, we have to say goodbye from the Touchline team. That's Dave Kittredge, Trudy Torkington, Steve Garrett, and me, Brian Sanguine. And we would like to say thank you very, very much for all your attendances, all your comments and your support over the years. Thank you. Stay safe, stay well, stay indoors, and don't forget, we do have neighbours, so please leave quietly. Good night.